YouTube short ads have been out for a while now. However, up until recently, you weren't actually able to run shorts only ads. That's right. Up until now, when you ran ads for YouTube shorts, they were placed with your in-feed ads and your in-stream ads. However, in this video, I'm going to show you a very special workaround to running short only ads. Yeah, this is pretty great. I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can make sure that your ads that are being placed only on shorts. Now, before we jump into my computer and I show you this step-by-step on how to set up these campaigns, I do want to remind you about the best practices with short ads. Remember, these are short ads. They're going to have to be filmed vertically and uploaded to YouTube vertically and be less than a minute long. And because these are less than a minute long, your ads are going to have to be really punchy and really straight to the point. The other thing that I want to mention is that the way we set up these ads is not going to be most conducive to top of funnel marketing. Because we're going to be setting up these ads with efficient reach, you're going to really want to reserve when you use these short ads, and what I recommend is only using them for remarketing. Unless you like wasting a ton of money. The reason for this is because Google and YouTube really aren't going to know who your best customers or your potential customers are going to be. All it's going to do and optimize for with this type of ads is try and get as many people to see the ad as possible. Now, if you send these ads to the wrong audience, you could very quickly go through your entire budget and not see any sales or leads come in. However, if you reserve it just to remarketing audiences, at least you know that the people that are going to be seeing the ads could be potential customers. So let's jump into my computer and I'll show you exactly how to set this up. All right, so we're inside of our test account. I don't think this one's live, but it doesn't matter. We're just going to create a brand new campaign. And then we're going to go ahead under the awareness and consideration. We're going to go ahead and go down to video. And then this is where things get funky. We're going to go, instead of video views, we're going to go to video reach. And then we're going to go down to efficient reach. As you can see, now we have the ability to either run bumper ads, skippable in-stream, in-feed, or short ads. This is what we want to target. So we're just going to go ahead and continue and go create new. And all of the same best practices when it comes to setting up ads is going to apply here. So I'm going to name the campaign shorts campaign. And then when we scroll down to ad formats, this is exactly where you're going to be selecting short only ads. So I'm going to get rid of in-stream ads. I'm going to get rid of in-feed ads and only leave short ads. And because this is a efficient reach campaign, the only bidding strategy that we have is target CPM. Don't worry, I'll tell you exactly how to set up bids for target CPM in a second here. But let's go down to budget, and I'm going to go with a daily budget of $20. And then networks, we're just going to go on YouTube. This is very important because I found that with Google TV and video partners, specifically for short ads, they don't seem to convert as well, right? These are really meant for your mobile. They don't really seem to be doing that well on desktop either. So for now, I would stick to just mobile only, and I'll show you exactly how to do that in a second. Here, we're just going to leave all countries and territories. Again, because we are remarketing here, we already know what our initial audience is going to be. So we can go ahead and just do all countries and territories. Language is English, no related videos. And this is where we're going to go into the device settings. So we're just going to do specific devices. What I recommend is just mobile phones, and then you can kind of experiment with tablets depending on what your offer is, who your audiences are. For some accounts, I've found tablets to be okay. Others, not so much. So for us, we'll just do mobile phones. Next thing, frequency capping. Because this is efficient reach, I do want to put in a cap just so the remarketing audience isn't bombarded with your ads over and over. So what I'm going to do is actually put on a impression frequency, and then I'll just do 5 impressions per week, right? So that's fair enough. Next up, name your ad group, same exact thing. So remarketing audience. And then what you can do is scroll down to the audience. So if you have a saved audience already, you can use that. If not, go under your data, and then we're just going to go browse. We're going to say something like either YouTube users or website visitors, whatever you have. So I actually have a bunch of people. So if I wanted to remarket to all of my subscribers from the last 540 days, this is where I would do. Or I would say anybody that's landed on my website. So this is going to be my remarketing audience. We want to make sure audience expansion is not turned on. This is a very important thing. Again, if you don't only target your remarketing audience, Google is going to spend your money on people that are completely irrelevant. It's going to be a huge waste of spend. We're going to leave content, topics, placements all open. Again, this is something that if you really wanted to mess around with cold campaigns, this is exactly where I would spend the majority of your time. If you are wanting to run cold YouTube short ads, I would kind of tell you to do it this way. Only do certain placements, certain channels, or certain keywords, right? Just so you're not wasting your spend on audiences that won't convert. And then when we scroll down to video, remember, we have to grab a video that is a YouTube short for this to work. So we're just gonna go over to my channel and then just see, let's just take this one, get shareable link, and then come back here, paste that. And now this is a short ads. And as you can see, we can see the preview of this short ads. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and fill all of these things in. And one of the cool things with short only ads, you get to put in your own call to action here. All right, now that I've gone ahead and put in all of my descriptions and headlines, I'm gonna go ahead and go down to the bidding section. And this is pretty important because it's gonna be different for everyone watching this, right? So if you've been running ads for a while, you'll know what your target CPM or your average CPM across your entire account is going to be. What I recommend is starting with a bid that's within 20% of your average CPM. So let's say your CPM is $100, I would put in the bid for $80. Now this is gonna really vary depending on what sort of audiences you're using, especially if yours is a really high intent remarketing audience, it might be a little bit expensive. What I recommend is look at your ad account's average, take that plus minus 20% and put that in, right? So for us, I'm just gonna put in $20. That seems to be the average CPM on our ad account. I'll go ahead and do that. It's not really giving me a weekly estimate, so maybe I'll bump this up. So when I bump it up, obviously this says that it'll get everybody in my audience, right? There's 8K available impressions and we'll get 8K in a week. So this is a good thing. If I wanted to lower it, I could probably do that, but I would rather go and overestimate the CPM rather than underestimate the CPM, because what you'll find is that your campaigns won't spend. And that's pretty much it. And then go ahead, I will create the campaign and boom, done. We have launched our very first shorts only campaign. Now, if you like this sort of video and you wanna be up ahead in front of all the YouTube ad trends, what I highly recommend is that you either join our YouTube ads course or join our free Facebook group. Links for both are gonna be down in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a like.